Mightiest prophets of the Lord, please.
Well, blessed people, the Lord Jehovah has spoken with me about the massive revival coming to Venezuela. The Lord took me to Venezuela today, and I saw one of the meetings, very massive indeed, very massive. Very massive meeting coming to Venezuela, blessed people. Very massive revival. The Lord has remembered Venezuela at this time, and we are still engaging with Venezuela. We are still consulting here very much so that we can see how many cities we're going to be able to cover because of what the Lord has spoken now. The Lord has shown me one of the meetings, very massive. We are still discussing very seriously here whether we should hit all the 5 cities. It looks like we may have to hit all the 5 cities based on what the Lord has said and what the Lord has shown me. Very massive revival coming to Venezuela. Very big revival. You can see the Lord Almighty, Jehovah Adonai, Jehovah El Olam, Jehovah Sabaoth, the Lord of hosts himself. He is the one navigating this entire move of God on the earth, preparing the nations. You remember March 22nd, just recently, when he spoke with me about the Messiah coming to take the church, and he showed me the Messiah. So we have a fresh message, a brand new message that is going to hit the earth, and it's going to hit the earth from Venezuela. Again, the Lord showing me how the Messiah is coming to take the church. Just a few days ago, March 22nd. So right now we are conferencing around here in Kenya. We are doing conferences because we have many nations. After Venezuela, we are headed to Lima, Peru. After Lima, Peru, we are headed to Russia. After Russia, we are going to Taiwan. After Taiwan, we are going to India. We're going to Italy. And then from Italy, we're coming back to Kenya for a big revival in Nakuru. And then January, it seems we are in Bogota for a mega revival there. And then February, I don't know, there's some dates arranged already. We have many nations lined up every 3 weeks until the year 2026. Every 3 weeks is another country. Finland is included and so forth. So it's a big time. It's a very big time right now, blessed people. The Lord Almighty has spoken with me. He took me to Venezuela today, and he showed me the future. He showed me the future days in Venezuela, a massive revival, and he brings me there. A massive revival breaks out, and it's a massive revival meeting. Massive number of cripples get up and walk, blind see, the deaf hear, the mute speak. He's coming to heal Venezuela, to heal the country of Venezuela. The Lord is bringing the massive healing of the Lord Yahweh to the nation and the people of Venezuela in a very massive way, and to announce the coming of the Messiah, to give Venezuela the opportunity also to prepare for the glorious coming of the Messiah. Because of that, we are now in serious conferencing going on. Even after this phone call, I'm going back to the conference with the National Council of Bishops here to see how many cities we can do in Venezuela. If possible, try to do all the cities, the 5 cities. We are still trying to finalize every detail and then communicate to Venezuela based on what the Lord has spoken now. How he wants to come and love Venezuela and bless Venezuela and heal Venezuela with a massive revival, a massive awakening of the people, awakening of the hearts of the church, and bringing new life, a new breath into that country, that the church may now be able to prepare the nations for the coming of the Messiah. This is what the Lord has spoken about Venezuela. And then the Lord spoke also about Kenya. I see as if there is a resurgence of Mungiki. The Lord showed me a mass movement. They stormed door to door. It was unbelievable what the Lord has shown me. They came, I don't know how many thousand, and they overpowered the security system. They came door to door, as if the Mungiki came door to door and stormed. It was unbelievable, that conversation. And we have begun to share it with the authorities. Very serious time, blessed people. The Lord calling for repentance. The Lord showing this earlier, that it may not happen. That the security systems may be ready, that the people may come before the Lord for intervention, blessed people. Remember, when prophets of my nature are in the land, the Lord is going to show them the future of every country. And the purpose is that you may mitigate, there may be remedy. You may come back to the Lord, the defender of the land, the defender of the nations. That if the Lord does not keep the land, the watchmen, they travail, they stand on guard in vain. And so the Lord has spoken about a massive revival in Venezuela. We are still going back to conference calls that we may be able to give our final word to Venezuela. It looks like we are going to hit all the 5 cities in Venezuela based on how the Lord has spoken. The Messiah is coming. Thank you.